Hello, YouTube. I am Vince White. I am an employment attorney, and we are continuing our series on how to make your case more appealing for a plaintiff side employment attorney if you're trying to hire an attorney. Um, Under the theory that I think I frustrate a lot of people when I tell them, "Hey, you should find local counsel. Don't hire my firm." Local counsel is often cheaper, right? You should check your local options first. They don't have to fly attorneys around the country, so that doesn't cost them as much money and they can be cheaper, right? And I think people get a little bit worked up and they're like, oh, Vince doesn't want to help me. Well, no, not the case. I would love to help you. I just want you to get a better deal. Now, and I don't operate this channel to get clients really. So it's, it's kind of weird. It's like a weird, like the idea behind the channel is to give back a little bit and feels weird to be getting clients through that effort. So I think there's some component of me pushing back and being like, no, you should hire local counsel. Local counsel will be cheaper. Like, do that. So we have, as part of this series, a whole playlist, which this video will be included in. But we have an attorney, I believe, an ex plaintiff side employment attorney who's now an in-house attorney named Ivan Hanel. I don't know if that's his name or not. That's his YouTube handle. And he's been kind of commenting on some of the videos. I thought his comments were really great. And he commented on a recent video about how to avoid repeating yourself. And I'll read his comment into the channel. And I've invited him to do a guest spot on the channel because I think he has great comments. Ivan said, Vince is 100% correct. I like him already. What a guy. Big fan. But let's go another step into the relationship with the attorney-client. What about clients who lie to you? As I had to tell a recent client, I'd rather you say, I killed him in cold blood, now what? Than have to deal with a client who lies about what they did and why they did it. That is very frustrating. All right. So, often you will hear people get excited during the initial consultation call. And they're telling their story. And as we all do, because we're human beings, when we tell stories, you can tell that, 70%, 80%, 90% of the story is true. You can tell that generally. It's fairly easy. Employment attorneys get really good at learning how to catch a lie because it's very important to us to not bring lies forward because we destroy lives when we bring lies forward, right? The defendants may not have done anything wrong and we can destroy their life. And also we spend a lot of time and money on these cases. So if we're bringing forward a lie, we are just throwing away tens upon tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds of attorney hours. So, it's very important to us that we spot these lies. Now, you'll be talking to these people, and as I said, 70, 80, 90% of the case is true, valid, right in every way. But sometimes people get excited because they're sharing their story and somebody's actually listening, and they punch things up a little bit, like a little, just a little bit better, right? And then he said this, and then he said that. And then he said that, right? And it's like, well, hold on. Those last two things you said don't really track. They don't make sense. So at that point, now I think you lied a little bit, and that's a problem. And once I think you lied a little bit, my goal is to get you off the phone as fast as I humanly can because I no longer want to help you for a variety of reasons, right? So I got to tell you, the biggest thing you can do is be 100% accurate and honest. To Ivan's point, it is better to have the client be honest with the attorney, and then the attorneys can plan around that, right? And listen, if his example was from criminal law, right? Killed the guy in cold blood. What do we do now, right? That's a good way to talk to your attorney about that. If you're lying to your attorney, you are setting yourself up for failure. It is a nightmare. It is bad for you. And a good attorney will just instantly, once they realize you're lying a little bit, even a little bit, they're going to just say, okay, how do I get this person off the phone without creating trouble for myself? Like, that's the whole thing, right? So Ivan makes a great point. You got to be honest, 100% honesty, even with your potential hire attorney, right? Like if you're talking to a potential attorney, you still have to be honest. It's so important, and Ivan makes a great point. Like and subscribe if this video helps you. I hope this series, this playlist helps you to find the attorneys who are going to help you and do right by you and really care about you and about your claim. Take care.